Alright, welcome back to the Hero Prop Project. This is part 8 in the series, and this is pretty much where we left off before. The only thing I would say is that I added the metal blend material to the entire shield, and pretty much just like the star here, same way, just by right-clicking, assign material selection, and now it's this shiny sort of metal. Now, what we want to be able to do here is actually change the color of some of these areas, because if we look at cap shield here, we have silver sort of star, but we have the blue circle. So how do we do that? And then we have these red stripes. Well, first we need a blue and then a red material. So let's go ahead and create those first, and then we'll figure out how to apply it here. So I'm going to do the Maya blend materials again. Now, instead of having to go through the process of creating a blend material, you can actually go to Edit, Duplicate, Duplicate Shading Network. There we go. Now we have another copy, and then what we can do is hit the G key, so we have two copies. And I'm going to double click on this one, and in here I'm going to call this metal blend material blue, because it will have blue color to it. And then all I got to do is click on the color swatch here and choose a nice blue. And then basically we need to apply it to an object. But let's go ahead and change this other one to the red. So we're going to double click on it, rename it red here at the end, and then click in the color swatch and choose this nice red here. So let's apply this now to particular areas. So the first part is this circle here, which if I go into wireframe mode by hitting number 4, you can see that there is a pole in the center there. Let's go ahead and right click, go to face mode, and you can see here I can click on individual faces around here just like so, and then go to number 5, and I will have that circle selected. Now if I want just that circle, that'll work just fine. But if we look at this by hitting number 1 in shaded solid mode, or number 3 in round mode, you can see how it would be nice to have this extend out a little bit further to the next face here. And so we can increase our selection by holding down the shift and then the right bracket key, which is the arrow key, or I'm sorry, the greater than key, both shift key, and that's right below the L key. So they have the it's also the one with the period on it, and then there's the less than, which has the comma to it. If you need to subtract, you can hit the comma, and if you hit the period, you increase. And you can see how you can keep increasing this selection on and on and on. So what we're going to do is have it pretty much all the way up to that edge, and if we hit number 1, we can kind of see what is being selected here. So we're up here, and if I hold shift and again hit that bracket key, I can go all the way up to that edge there and select that whole area around there. And let's see how that would look in by hitting number 1 once I apply the material. So let's go ahead and apply that material by right click, assign material to selection, and then go back to object mode, click on it, and then just hit 1 and 3, and you'll see what has happened. Now you can see here that because it is smooth preview mode now, but the blue here has been taken up too much. So let's go ahead and fix that. I can go into face mode, click on this face, double click, which will make that whole edge loop around there. And what I need to do is assign that to the metal selection here, and I got rid of that. So sometimes it's preferable to do this in smooth preview mode, sometimes it's better not. Now let's look at the next color. If we look at the color here, red is right up against the blue, so we can click here, shift click and double click to select that edge loop. Now if I hit the shift and up arrow, it should select both edges, which it did. It selected this one and this one. And then I can hover over the red, right click, assign material to selection. Then I just have to do the last one, which is this one. So shift click, double click, and then hit shift, and then again that greater than symbol to select the whole outer ring. and then right click, assign material selection. And just like that, folks, if I right click, go to object mode, we now have a cool cap shield. Yay! All colors are assigned. Now in the next tutorial, we're going to get into texturing and figure out, well, how can we create a texture that'll look like something cool for these straps here. Because if you remember here, we have these straps and they have this sort of leather-like quality, and we're not really getting that through. Even if we had a color, we wouldn't quite really get that quality yet. So that'll be in the next tutorial. So until then, see you soon in Autodesk Maya. Cheers!